everybody, Seddon here, and I hope you guys are staying healthy and safe in your bubble, and of course, washing your hands very often. This is your weekly Kiwican lesson, but of course it's a little bit different because I'm here and you guys are in your bubble. It's going to be set out a little bit differently, but of course we're still going to learn and hopefully have lots of fun along the way. Remember, we're talking about taikaha or resilience, and that's going to be our theme for this term and this lesson. Now, sometimes when we try and improve at something, we show heaps of resilience, but we still don't get anywhere. Why is this? What are we missing? We're missing a plan, and that moves us into today's lesson, goal setting. And that's what a goal is. It's just a plan on how we can improve. But we'll talk a little bit more about that later on in the lesson. Before we get there, we have to do our catchphrase. So everyone, warm up your knees. And Kiwican says, when we want to grow, we set a goal, improve our body, mind and soul. Now I'm going to hand you over to an awesome Kiwican leader in Timaru, Gabby.
Hi guys, Gabby here. I hope you're staying healthy and happy in your bubble. Having resilience means we can keep accepting challenges, and when we achieve those challenges, we improve. So today we are going to learn about goal setting. But first things first, let's go outside and do our energizer to get ourselves warmed up. Alright, so you're going to start by breathing in, and you're going to reach up into the sky, touch your fingertips just like a mountain, and then breathe out and down into a forward fold. Then you're going to step your foot back, doesn't matter which foot, and then you're going to lower your hips down and lift the chest. Then step the other foot back into a position called down dog. So you're going to push the hips back, just like that. Now I want you to roll forward, and you're going to come into a plank. And then lower the knees down, and then lower the body halfway. Next step is to scoop your body through, just like I'm doing here. Roll the shoulders back, keeping the body on the ground. And you're going to tuck the toes and push your body back into that down dog position. Alright, you're going to bend the knees and bring a foot in between your hands just like this. And again, you can see I'm rolling the shoulders back. And then bring your other foot in, into that forward fold like we did at the start. And then breathe in, right at the top, into our mountain pose again. Reaching as far as you can, and then let the hands come behind. And you're going to hold your hands behind your back, push them away, and then lift your chest up into the sky. And then breathing in one more time. Fingertips touch. Alright, we're going to do that one more time, but we're going to do it from the side. So breathing into your mountain pose, and then bend the knees and come into your forward fold. And just relax your body, and then you're going to step back, doesn't matter which foot, into your lunge. And you can see I'm lowering the hips and then opening up the chest. Rocking forward, then step back into that down dog again. And lifting the hips, you can see I'm making a triangle sort of shape there. And then you're going to roll forward into your plank. So this time we're not going to bring the knees down, we're going to keep nice and strong through our tummy and lower down halfway. And then we're going to scoop through. It's really hard to do, so if you can do it, ka pai. And you can see I'm untucking the feet just to make it a little bit more comfortable as well. Alright, now you're going to push back into that down dog. You can see I'm pushing the hips back. And you're going to step a foot in between your hands again. Keeping those hips nice and low and opening that chest. And then step the other foot in into that forward fold. And then rolling back up, so breathing in. Fingertips up to the ceiling as much as you can. Then breathing out, your hands come behind. And you're going to hold your hands together, push them away from you, and then open the chest. And then breathing in one more time. Into your mountain pose. And release. your yoga. Well done.
So for today we are learning that big R word. Who can remember what it is? Yes, if you said resilience, you are correct. Resilient people always have a positive outlook on the future. They're always setting goals to improve themselves, so that's why we're going to focus on goal setting today. I'm going to teach you how to make a SMART goal. And SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timed. Alright, to start our SMART goals, we are going to start with S. Who can remember what S stands for? Yep, specific. So we want to make our goals specific because, for example, if my SMART goal was to read more books, that's not very specific. So I'm going to write down, I want to read for 20 minutes per day. So the next letter in our SMART goal is M. Who can remember what M stands for? Yep, so it is measurable. We want our goals to be measurable so we know what time we need to do that goal in or a certain time we need to finish it. So I'm going to write down here, I will set a timer. Set a timer for 20 minutes. Alright, the next letter is A. Who can remember what A stands for? If you said achievable, you would be correct. So we want to make sure that our SMART goal is achievable, that we can do it in our bubble. So for example, if I said I wanted to read a book that's not available in my house, that's not really achievable during this time. So I'm going to have to pick a book that's in my house. So I'm going to write, I will pick a book that's already in my house. Alright, so the next letter is R. Who can remember what R stands for? If you said realistic, that is correct. So we want to make sure that this is something that we can achieve either per day or in the certain amount of time we've chosen. So I can't really say that I'm going to sit down and read for 8 hours per day. I know I'm not going to really do that. So I'm going to stick with the 20 minutes that I've put here. So I'm just going to write again, I will read for 20 minutes per day.
To remember as well.
Alright, so the last letter is T. Who can remember what T stands for? T stands for time. So we want to make sure that we finish this book. So we're going to give ourselves a goal of when we want to finish the book, because we are going to be reading for 20 minutes per day. But let's come up with a date where we want to finish this by as well. So you might want to give yourself a couple of weeks, or maybe you read a bit faster, so you might give yourself a week. I'm a bit of a slower reader, so I'm going to give myself maybe 4 weeks. So I'm going to write, I will finish my book in 4 weeks. Alright, so this is quite a lot to read on the board at the moment, so let's combine all of this into one easy to read sentence. So I've just combined everything from what I wrote in my SMART acronym into one easy to read sentence. So I've written, I will read one book in my house for 20 minutes per day, every day for 4 weeks. So this is what I would show to someone in my bubble, just to let them know this is the goal that I want to achieve, or I might put this somewhere that I can see it every day just to remind myself of what I want to achieve. Okay, now it is your turn to make your SMART goal. So I'm going to put some more suggestions onto the screen just so you have an idea of what you might want to do for your goal. You don't have to do reading books. It can be something completely different. Here is a SMART goal sheet for you to copy if you want to make it look pretty or just something to copy off. So pause the video now. Goals are super important to keep us achieving and keep us growing. And the more that we keep accepting challenges and achieving those goals, we can go on to achieve bigger and better things.
Okay team, now it is time for our GKQs. If you know the answer, I would like you to call it out to the screen. After 5 or so seconds, I'm going to go GKQ and you guys will repeat after me, just like you would if we were at school. Okay, first question is, what social media platform did Mark Zuckerberg invent? Was it A, Snapchat, B, Instagram, or C, Facebook? Have a think. It was C, Facebook. Okay, so well done if you got that right. GKQ. Next question. How many stomachs does a cow have? Is it A, 3, B, 7, or C, 4? The answer is 4. Cows have 4 stomachs. GKQ. Okay, last question is, where on your body is your patella bone? Is it A, in your skull, B, your elbow, or C, your knee? It is C, your knee. GKQ. Well done on your GKQs team. I hope you have had lots of fun today. I hope you had a good time meeting Gabby and doing a really cool activity with her on goal setting. I look forward to sending you out another lesson next week, but I hope you stay nice and healthy at home and I can't wait to be back at school. Okay, enjoy your week. Ka kite.